I'm here today to introduce Nathan Woodard. I don't have any adventurous stories like Mr. Land did about Justin, but I will tell you what I do know about Nathan. I looked up the definition of a good student, and this is what it said. One who can work in a group, motivate others, and yield productive output. Being positive, helpful, cooperative, and friendly. I first met Nathan in the summer of 2019 when I was out here at school cleaning out my classroom from Mr. Fansler, preparing it for my first year at Greenfield. I remember he came in with a couple of other students, I believe it was Sally and Alex. And my first thought was, what kind of students come to school during the summer to help out teachers? That's when I realized that the type of students that attend this school were good students. In chemistry with Ryan and Bria, we had many discussions on life, college, baseball, other things. In study hall this year, I asked him for recommendations on baseball equipment for my son, and Nathan offered to come out after school and work with Bradley on his skills. It touched my mama's heart. I am so proud to see how far you have come from 2019 to now, with a commitment to VodTech, go Hokies, to pitch, and maybe one day, the big leagues. Don't forget about us here when you get there. And always remember who you are and where you came from.
Yeah. Thank you. So this is my senior presentation, of course by me. My childhood, I was born in Wilson, but I've been raised in Selma. I was born June 22nd, 2002. I've mainly been a sports fan, been playing sports my whole life. That's basically what I've done since I was 3 years old. And that picture, the first one, is from my sophomore year. That's when we won the conference championship, and that was at Wilson Christian, and we won that game, I think, 3-2 off of Jacob. Jacob threw a dot right to the plate, won the game. Next one is one of my senior pictures I took this year. That's at my grandma's house, and that one, I'm not sure how old I was. I think it was like 4 or 5 maybe, but I thought that was a cool picture. My school years. So I moved around a whole lot. Just recently figured out last year that I had ADHD, and I think that's why I moved around a whole lot, because I can never really get settled in one place and stay there and focus on what I needed to do. I started at micropine level and went there from kindergarten to 2nd grade, I believe. And then from New Charter, I moved there to the New Charter school, which was basically like a private school. And they kind of like, it was basically like Greenfield, like teaching you, like prepping you for high school, unlike Greenfield's prepping you for college right now when we're in high school. And then I went to North Johnson Middle, 6th to 8th grade. Not my best school years, but they taught me a lot of lessons and I learned a lot from that. And then to high school, that's when I started to really learn like who I was, what I wanted to do with my life, and that's what made me transfer to Greenfield. And the most influential teachers I've had have been Mr. Griffin and Miss Lupton. And of course, Mr. Land too. I had him for 1 year. My favorite Greenfield tradition is Spirit Week. And that's the first picture up there is my sophomore year with Justin and I. We were excited to dress up for the Powder Puff game. The next one is this year. I think it was American Day. And then the bottom left is my sophomore year. And then I was also played baseball in Princeton when I was growing up, which was like North Johnson's rival. And I just thought I'd put that in there because that was when I first started pitching and doing what I really love to do. My activities. My whole life I've been playing sports, like I said earlier. Like basically that's what I've been doing, playing sports, studying. I haven't had time for much anything else. Since I could walk, since I can remember, I've been holding a baseball bat, holding a baseball in my hand. That's what I love to do. Basketball, I didn't really much love it when I was a little kid. I just did it for fun, but I started taking it more serious when I got to the age of 10 to 15, and I started to actually like it and enjoy it. I participated in FCA, FFA, drama club, Buddies Not Bullies, and FFA was at North Johnson my freshman and sophomore year, and we have like cornhole tournaments and everything like that. It was really fun. Outside of school, I love hanging out with my friends and family, and we just got a new puppy, so I'm really starting to like her, and she's getting used to me, and that's been a really nice new addition to the family. Then those are all just pictures of my friends and everything. That top left is my friend Alex, or a lot of people call him Jordan. He's my workout buddy. And then bottom left, that's Kendra and I. She's my girlfriend. And then Gavin up there, that was the last game we played. And then the bottom two in the left are my sophomore year when we won the championship for JV conference. And then the top two are just some pictures I really liked through in there. My future plans, I plan to attend Virginia Tech University and further my baseball and academic career. I plan to study biology with hopes of one day going into the medical field if I do not become successful in baseball. I chose Virginia Tech because of the opportunity that they gave me to play baseball, and I just really liked it up there. When I visited, it was amazing. I love the campus. The atmosphere was amazing. The coaches, they cannot seem like they care about me. Like, that's one thing that stood out to me. The other colleges, they were kind of just like, hey, look, we want you to come play baseball for us. And these coaches at Virginia Tech, they were like, hey, like, we really care about you. We see a future in you. We want to develop you so you can go to the MLB and like be successful in life. Not even just in baseball, but in life. And then all those pictures are baseball related, and that's Justin and I signing. It was a good day. I want to give a special thanks to all my teachers from Greenfield helping me, guide me through this process, especially Miss Bradley. She's really helped me get my life together, made me realize like I need to start getting on my horse, going, studying. She helped me a lot with I only had one application to do, and I was lucky. All these other guys had many, like at least 10 I know of, and I was really lucky. And one was hard for me, so I can't imagine 10, but Miss Bradley really helped me and get me through that process right there. My parents, of course, I wouldn't be where I am today without them. I wouldn't be here without them. And last but not least, God. I don't do anything I do without God. Like, that's my number one thing. I'll give all the credit to Him. And then that picture up there in the top left, that's my new puppy. Her name's Riley. We got her on Thursday last week, and she's the most adorable thing. That picture, baseball pictures at Wayne Christian this year, that at bat ended up getting a home run. So I just like that picture. The next picture is my dog Caroline. I've had her since I was 8, and she unfortunately passed away this year. So I just want to throw that one in there. The other one is my grandma's dog Hatchel, which I basically helped raise her, and she loves me to death. Jacob and I fishing, that's Gavin and I, and then Kendra and I in the bottom left at prom this year. That's it.
Good job.
Thanks for the cupcake, bro.